My god, wait, God yield. Let me know how the audio is, chat. Please be good. Please be good, Xenoblade. Don't be X. Don't be 2. And if I will be playing through 2, it'll probably sometime in July or late 1 and 2 anyway.
Talk when you left here, but you've nothing to show for it, D.
Oh, spare me, P.
We should have sallied forth in the first place.
Surely the turn is mine.
I believe it's my turn next.
Honestly, you make more noise than the rabble at a feast. Even if you did stop its raging flow, it will soon burst through. Well then, let us see how far the flow brings them this time.
Okay. Good tone
We each have
setting
a
heal.
lifespan of 10 years. We call them terms. Life begins with our first term and ends at the close of our 10th.
Victory!
And over the course of those 10 years, we fight continually.
Okay.
What kind
Yeah.
of pep talk is that?
Yeah, this is so much Xenoblade 1 right now.
I've thought about this a lot. About what I can achieve.
Yeah, this whole directive for Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Then I think of tomorrow and the tremors are back. Will I see the same faces when I wake? Will I even be around to see them?
Get ready now.
If you have never played a Xenoblade game, go play Xenoblade 1.
Chase them to the ends of the world.
We can pretend the rest of them don't exist.
Ouroboros will lead this world to ruin.
We will see about
You
that
must
one
be
though.
erased.
These soldiers will nourish me, and we can always grow plenty more.
Stop toying with everyone's lives!
Wait, have the mecha like evolved to the point where I get life full for one and not having to stick people inside of them?
The choice not to fight. And you made it true.
That mark there. Late 10th term, eh? 3 months left. That about right?
3 more months,
So are we playing?
and then I'll be gone from this world.
Are we playing like technically human robot technically? Okay, I'm appreciate the Darkle theme again.
To bring peace.
Well, that kid is dead,
To
chat.
set the world to rights.
But take a look around. Think about how many lives it's cost. Annihilator started moving!
This is bad, Noah.
Now I want to live. To live.
God, no anime shit yet. Okay, that might be like one. Okay.
This'll buy you some extra time. Use it. Stop this! I don't want any of your time.
If the world holds our lives back, I will end it.
These are our lives here.
Yeah, this is even like way more in the serious camp. 'Cause the problem with Xenoblade Chronicle 2 and it supposedly it got more serious before the end, but it was like very heavily anime tropey, like character wise. Well, this is feeling more like one right now.
Its flow.
Cause one was like the best way I ever have described like Xenoblade Chronicle
What is
1
it they need to stay alive?
is depressing with a sense of hope. Is the best way to describe Chronicle.
But what we need most
Well, Chronicle 2 is
is life itself.
walking normal like comedic fantasy anime trope.
With the taken flames becoming your own in turn.
Also, the mecha look way more
The world of Ionios.
like Maconn from the fourth one.
The nations of Kebis and Agnes and their grisly conflict stand in contrast to its natural splendor.
Wait, so both sides are technically using Maconn?
All this killing for the sake of filling one's own flame clock. From the
So I'm guessing
moment
more
of
than
birth,
10 years of life then?
fighting is all the people of Ionios learn. Their fate leads to everyone's destruction. Their lifespans are a mere 10 years. Surviving on the battlefield, fulfilling that 10-year lifespan of service, and receiving a homecoming ceremony in front of their queen is the highest honor.
So just the question, how do we get the 10-year lifespan from that?
However, many
I'm guessing
never
something
receive
did
this
happen
honor
into White.
as they fall in battle. Their souls evaporating into the beyond as the melody of the Off-Seers plays.
So did it get age super quickly? And also, there's like multiple races in that. Maybe it like...
In today's presentation, we'll introduce the world of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game.
We
and
do.
Follow the main character's adventures.
I wonder if it's more like they just picked and then they just blended with 10 years.
Countless comrades have lost their lives thanks to this filth.
What do you think it's like for us? Losing friend after friend. You steal everything from us.
6 soldiers, 3 from Kevis and 3 from Agnes, were commissioned to take part in a special mission. Both parties, filled with mutual hatred, draw their weapons at first, but when they encounter a mysterious figure, they shelve their distrust and resolve to work together.
For now.
Now, kids, you share a common destiny. They'll hunt you constantly, relentlessly, without rest. There's one place that might give you a chance. Sword March. The land pierced by a great sword. Our city.
So,
The real enemy.
I think that's the sword from the fourth game.
The world to order.
Like that the 2 giant were fighting with, or I believe what Maconn were fighting with.
This story focuses on these 6 characters.
This is what we're meant to do. To send on the voices of the departed is an Off-Seer's purpose.
Ready, he says. From the moment I chose this muddy path, I've been more than ready.
The spark you on about? I'm not gonna let you take the fall alone.
I've thought about this a lot. About what I can achieve. What I'll leave behind.
If anything, we should be questioning all that we've thought to be true. Differences are all a matter of perspective.
The truth is, she's terrified.
Now, bad
She
question.
needs someone to tell her.
How many of these characters are gonna die by the end?
Now fugitives of both Kevis and Agnes.
Yeah, the
These
gameplay of
fate-defying
1 and 2 is like very
to learn the truths
MMO-ish.
of their world.
Like very much like hotkey MMO, but as well as like
Their role
like
is to
directional
convey
input.
directives to the
You know,
colonies,
like doing
along with
damage on
admin
from the side, do
and
more,
decision-making.
doing backstab, do more.
Our colonies regard each other as enemies.
Like it's very much like, you know, MMO-ish.
It means
But these guys are mega suspicious?
Like the
I suspect
only
they
like
may be more
hotkey
than
MMO style
enemies.
combat I actually liked.
with the reason why we fight, with deciding our fate.
Our fate.
And the other 2 games that well were like, I wouldn't say they were open world by any means, but like the zones were like huge. So like Final Fantasy 14 type zone,
So
which is, you know, all monster like gather about at different levels and have war bosses like running around and, you know, whatnot.
it's water. There's an oasis. Water. Water.
Let's just hope it's not a mirage.
Now, I bet the question, are they gonna actually show a map to one of these places, see if it like as much? Yeah, that what it technically is okay. Yep, that's a
Ionios
fairly
is
decent
host
size.
to various
Yeah, it
landscapes,
very much is a
all
single
filled
player
with
MMO
surreal
style game.
geography to explore and diverse wildlife to encounter.
Cause yeah, this series is technically like the filters
Like
of
the
stats
lands
to
they The wild
Xeno
creatures
Guild
here range from
and
docile
Xenosaga.
to dangerous.
I want to pull up a
Some
map so
creatures
bad.
make no secret of their ferocious tendencies, so keep
Here we
caution
go.
in mind. You'll also encounter the soldiers of Kevis and Agnes, who continue to fight throughout the land.
Sadly, the flame weight not looking too good, but then again, the love of the Twitch, or maybe the live stream, maybe a little both.
Colonies serve as the base camp for both nations. At the heart of each colony is a Pharaonis. These are mobile bases and devastating weapons of war.
Okay.
Seek out these colonies to shop.
Oh god, we're doing the colony stuff again. Nice.
Dine.
All finished.
Enemy go boot. Okay, so we're gonna have bonuses for food. Yep, they keeping the friendship leveling up.
Get a glimpse of the lives of Noah and his friends at these rest spots, found in colonies and throughout the world. Use collected materials to cook.
Yep, they are crafting. Hopefully they keep the materials system, because the fourth game...
Craft gems to
never mind,
strengthen your abilities.
Never mind. Okay, you talk about it.
Good to me. I think we'll find this useful.
Because, yeah, because the gem stuff was pretty much like material for Final Fantasy VII.
Explore every corner of these fields as
Oh,
you
we
seek
will.
out new encounters. Breathtaking scenery. Valuable items. And ferocious monsters.
Level
Enjoy
91
the world
boss,
and
okay.
Fulfill your wanderlust at your own pace.
Yeah, sure. I know in Xenoblade 1, like, yeah, 91 level boss, see you in 3 playthroughs.
The locations you visit are saved as landmarks that you can quickly
Damn, my
and
map.
travel to,
Oh, not in the whole
which
map.
makes traversing this giant world more manageable. By enabling a navigation feature, you can set a course for your next destination without fear of losing your way.
I'm trying to remember, did they have that
There
one?
are plenty of
I
other
think they did in the
features that will
remaster.
help you in your adventure, such as the ability to change the time of day to encounter monsters that only appear at specific times.
Okay, yeah, this is so much like Xenoblade 1 right now. God, please be good. I hope this is good. Because Xenoblade X, but we don't talk about Xenoblade yet, and then 2 was... you know.
Uni! Cover fire! Leave it to me!
Tile! Zena! We need you too!
Understood.
Just say when, guys.
Thanks, everyone. I'll count down from 3. 3, 2, 1. Let's go!
Draw your weapon when encountering an enemy to seamlessly enter battle.
Okay, here we go. Let's see how much the combat changed.
Automatically. Then, harness powerful abilities called
Oh!
arts to strive for victory.
Wait, are they not doing like hotkeys anymore?
Arts have a variety of effects. Some can throw opponents off balance.
Okay.
Inflict
Yeah, they're
more
changing the
damage
combat
based
a
on
little
where you
bit.
attack from.
Well, like they change it into
Your
just like...
allies, to name a few.
To just like face buttons, isn't it? Yeah.
Each art is assigned to a button, making them simple and easy to execute.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Each character takes on a specific role.
Cause
during
before,
battle.
so that means what? 4 abilities?
Attackers excel at damaging enemies.
Yeah, 4 ability. Well, in Xenoblade 1 and 2, I want to say for what?
Defenders
7
block enemy
ability?
attacks and draw their aggro.
7 or 8?
And healers can restore HP to keep you in fighting shape. Each
So we are
character
making
playing
that a little
role
more
effectively
simple,
is a
right?
key point to battling. You can freely swap the character you control at any time.
Oh, that's good. I don't remember if you could do that in the second one. The fourth game, you only could change character like in menu.
String together arts to activate a combo and gain an advantage. Get the enemy off balance. Knock them to the ground. Launch them into the air, then smash them down. Stringing together successful combos is quite satisfying. You can link multiple arts with stunning chain attacks to devastate enemies.
I still don't think it will ever like top the whole like being able to see the
Deal
future in
heaps
the
of
fourth
damage
game.
at once and let nothing stand in your way.
Cause man, that was really cool in the fourth game, just being able to, you know, at moments see future move and how it happened, how to counter, who's gonna die, and like man. And then doing the linked up like they were just doing to rectify that stuff. Oh, maybe we all robot chat.
An icon just popped up over your head.
Oh, I think they all just got a job chat.
Yours seems to be the only one not logged.
Huh? He's lit up like a sparking light bulb.
I've never used this kind of blade before.
Wait, are we doing job
Techniques
system
I can
now?
use with it are flashing before my eyes.
Each
Oh, okay.
character in your party has a class that influences how they battle.
Don't know how this is even working, but cool.
Each class has its own attributes.
So we are doing a job system, pretty much.
Sword
Okay.
fighter. Lead the fight.
Oh
with this
god, we're gonna get so
well-balanced attacker
OCD
class.
leveling all these. Especially if they do the job stuff where, like, you know, once you get to a certain level, you can do like an advanced job.
Powerful counters. Medic gunner. Restore allies' HP and strengthen their abilities from a position of safety.
Stormy Sky. Efficient healing.
Tactician. Disrupt enemies and support allies using paper talismans called Mondo. Heavy guard. Wield massive weapons to defend allies and draw enemy aggro.
Okay.
Ogre.
Man, yeah, there was a decent amount of jobs in there. Hopefully, though, it will be a reasonable level all these.
Your class can also be changed to match that of your allies.
Wait, can you do it on the
Spend
fly?
time learning multiple classes for a well-rounded team.
Okay, I don't think you can on the fly.
Battlefield increases your class rank and lets you learn Master Arts, a set of beneficial arcs that can be added to a different class.
White slash!
With Master Arts, even your defender can take a moment to heal their allies. The more arts and combat strategies you wield, the easier it'll be to blaze through battles.
So, now bet the question, like, how much can you actually do for like subclasses are
By
concerned?
combining compatible arts, you can unleash fusion art attacks that combine the effects of two arts into one.
Oh, speaking of it, I guess.
Live fiercely, die spectacularly.
I get the love of the Switch here, I guess.
My life to be. It's just that as a mechanic, you can't
I feel like they're gonna be the same as like Xenoblade 1, because Xenoblade 1 was on the Wii, and if they did do a Wii master on the Switch, but they were doing with a Wii game, and man, that game put the Switch or the Wii to its limit.
I just wish I wasn't.
I feel
such
like
a
it might be
weakling.
doing the same a little.
I can't run away from my responsibility. Doing the same as everyone around you, it's always the same outcome. Following the playbook to the letter.
Technically, I guess through emulation you could.
Whoever goes up against me, they're getting crushed.
But you know, that involved, you know, going through
Brave
emulation.
residents of Ionios called heroes can lend their arms and aptitude to your
Officially
team
though,
as a
it's
seventh
Switch
party.
only. Cause to my knowledge, I think Switch emulation is actually fairly decent.
But you can
From what I
swap
have
them out
heard
as you see
anyway,
fit.
but you know, once again, officially
Heroes also bring
Switch
their
only.
own classes to your team. Guardian Commander. Turn
Oh.
the tables with boosted abilities when things look dire. Incursor. Unleash more critical hits for higher attack power.
Okay.
War Medic. Heal party members and bolster them with various buffs.
That was some decent
These are
damage.
only a handful of classes that heroes bring. Your party members can take on any of the hero classes as they become your allies. Recruit more heroes for a growing combination of classes and arts in your party.
Okay.
Choose to don a class's look, or keep your current outfit. Find your
So,
fashion and
are you
fight
just
for
technically
the future.
befriending these people? Or is it more like you befriending them, but you can put them out at any point, but the main story is only, like, what was it, the 6 characters, wasn't it?
What is that thing?
This is no normal creature. It's something else.
You've got a real death wish.
Get out the way. You're just slowing
But yeah, they kind of feel like,
on this guy.
they feel like a mix a little bit. Well, like, the combat, I don't feel like it, like, front-facing at deep. but I feel like this is gonna be one of them RPG where like the back end, it probably will like the completeness gonna come in with the classes, the friendship stuff, and all that stuff.
Or maybe her memories. There were so many, and then they were a part of me.
Wait, are we doing memory now? Is that how we doing the future thing?
By joining together in battle through interlinking, 2 characters in your party can fuse into a fiercely powerful form.
Oh, this is the mech stuff. Okay.
Ouroboros. Here are the character pairs that can interlink. Transform into this fearsome fusion by interlinking during combat.
Yeah. So they pretty much bringing back the mech mechanic from X a little bit. Hopefully it's not going to take like 60 hours to unlock it though, unlike X.
Those guys are so selfish.
Wait, how long did that last?
Selfish.
Did it only for a few taps?
You know what I mean.
I didn't see a timer.
Every time we interlink, they're the ones taking the lead. So you'd prefer to take the reins? I just want to do more. Like, pull my weight. You know? Lance, come with
Yeah,
me.
she dead, chat.
I'm all set.
Despite being a single body, the Ouroboros is controlled by only one of the 2 characters. Swap between them to modify the form and arts of the Ouroboros to fit your approach.
Okay. So pretty much each of the transformation gonna have to, yeah, 2 separate like
to make the
sets.
already powerful Ouroboros even stronger.
More to add to the playbook?
Gotcha. Fine.
I'll make it count.
This is looking more and more like the sequel I wanted from Xenoblade. At least from the original Xenoblade, anyway. Cause yeah, it looked like they put like a lot of depthness into like the back end of combat. Now just hoping it doesn't get like overly convoluted though.
We were sworn enemies once, and yet we all share the will to live in the now.
Until now, I was afraid to take that first step. But now, I can do it.
Not like we can afford to go just yet.
So now I ain't afraid. Yeah, I'll keep going. While my flame still flickers to the bitter end. But I'm gonna change. Both me and this world.
We'll build it for ourselves. A world with the freedom to choose.
Okay. I haven't really seen anything, you know, like super trophies, so that good. Oh, and a season pass. Okay.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3 with a paid expansion pass. You can get the additional content shown here.
Estimated for 2023, a new story expansion.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is compatible with amiibo figures.
Okay,
Tap
well, the new
any
one.
amiibo to acquire helpful in-game items for your adventure. Tap the Shulk
I got
amiibo
that one.
to change a character's sword to appear as the Monado.
Oh,
when
hell
using
yeah.
Noah's sword fighter class.
I'm happy I got that now. But the only amiibo I got that not in the box.
Xenoblade
So
Chronicles
the only way I
3
found him was Luke.
launches July 29th.
Okay, so we got roughly a month and a week and a half. Or a little over a month,
Enjoy your
technically.
adventures in the world of Ionios.
Yeah, that is looking way, way more promising. I'm actually happy about this. Like, I said, my only worry coming into this is probably going to be, like depending on how much the combat, I don't want to say like dumbed down, but how the combat, just feel like losing ability, but I get to adding ability elsewhere. Let me see, because they had full ability, not counting like the summoning and the classes. I'm looking up an image of the fourth Xenoblade. Because, yeah, because the fourth Xenoblade was... What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, yeah, so that was... Instead of 4 abilities, it was 8 abilities. But the middle ability, if I remember what, I think as you progress through the game, by the time you got to the end of the game, it had 3. So at that point, you had, what is that, 9, 10? Yeah, roughly about 10 abilities before. But yeah, they like dumbed it down to 4 though. So let me see. Let me see the combat real quick. Cause what do we actually have? So cool. We got health ball, life, level. So wow, level 60. Okay, so this is a pretty mid to late game then. So I'm guessing fusion, that is of course gonna be what, using with the friendship stuff, I'm guessing. And then this is probably, yeah, this is activating the chain attack, that same symbol from Xenoblade 1. And then, so my question here is, they're saying tactical with ZL. Are we gonna have the 4 ability plus the fusion with the chain attack? And then we hit this button, do we get like another 4 ability? Because if so, then that brings us back up to 8. So that get us like pretty much back to where we was beforehand. So that will be the question now. Okay, let me see. Well, will the transformation stuff? Oh, yeah. So look at this. I didn't get that. I love how they got somebody blocked out here. How much you want to bet that it probably Silk or something? But, so block weight defense. So, cool, we do got... The question is, what is D and what is this? Because obviously A and sword and shield. Huh. Okay, well, let's see. I want... There we go. Do we have a timer on this? Well, it couple up here. I am not seeing a timer. Oh, wait, it probably did right here, right? Yeah, that looked like that, like, counting down, maybe? Oh, yeah, like, counting up. So, maybe... Yeah, and also we got a timer here, 2 minutes. So maybe you can only be in it for a certain amount of time, and like once you do enough damage output, you just do an overdrive, maybe? Or maybe like, yeah, I can see how this is filled up. Maybe it's more along the lines of like, once the bar is filled up, if you don't do like a final attack, you know, like a fancy overdrive attack, maybe it just cancel out. So yeah, you see, because like once that filled up, they went back to normal. Also, that one over here like overheated. So yeah, I think that will also probably be maybe what this is the timer. Maybe that health bar thingy over here. Maybe that was like the overdrive. So maybe you will get to a point where you can do more out of damage output to do multiple overdrive attack. Maybe. Let's see. Anything else in here that I'm curious about? Because, you know, obviously we do got a whole bunch of, like, throwback back to the 4th game, obviously. Especially with, like, the robots and stuff. So, yeah, now back to the question. I'm guessing that 10, 8, 1, and at what level that class is? Cause you know, like the people they have here are not in the party. So maybe the gimmick they are going with here is maybe you're gonna be one of them cases of you're gonna find these people scattered about. You would do a quest with them, they would join your party for that quest, and then once you complete it, maybe you get like a friendship thing where you then just learn you know, what class they are, and then just become the face of that class. Maybe that what happening here? Oh. And then also, of course, look like we do have like a leaderboard here, or I get like a chat list, like hit at YZ level, get X ability. So yeah, overall, like, other than that whole presentation had been pretty much just like very straight laced. But then again, I get with a story of kill or die in 10 yield type of deal. It just begged the question, if there were like two kingdoms here, and they don't like each other, they like kind of fight with each other, gonna beg the question, like, is the big bad gonna make both teams like come together, or because they made it sound like since the bases are made up of the two? Because I would bet it to just be like, you know, similar to the fourth game where just like two factions fighting. But I wonder if it's like two factions that just hate each other and some greater evil just like, okay, we gotta team up for that. But once the big bad gone, we back out each other's throats. I wonder. So I'm interested to see how far they go with that, or what, you know, how they gonna go with that. But yeah, honestly, as of now, this is looking really good. Like, man, I hope this is not gonna be disappointing though. Because, like I said, they feel way more like Xenoblade 1. Hell, I mean, like, the concept of the 10 yield thing kind of got that same vibe a little bit of just, like I described it earlier, Xenoblade 1 being a depressing game with the bat in the background of just hope. And it kind of feel like we are going that way again. Also, what we got here? So do these, okay, so they got like 2 ability. I'm guessing you gotta unlock at some point. Man, this is a funky skill tree right here. I wish, yeah, so point 125. Increase critical weight by 10. The question is, I'm guessing, maybe up here? Yeah, that look like up behind that, overlay. That look like that, and probably how many points you actually have.
The already powerful Ouroboros.
I think they took the video down, chat. Hang on. I'll go flat it real quick and see. Are you back? Yep, they made a video private. Thank you, Nintendo. Well, at least I got my opinion out before they can make the video private, so fantastic. So yeah, overall, I am pretty hopeful about that. Like, well, cause the thing was, like, Xenoblade 1 I don't really count, because Xenoblade 1 was one of them cases of, you know, that was a part of Project Rainfall, because that game wasn't going to come to America, but, you know, enough people kind of protected Nintendo to a point where we actually got it, and it would technically exceed who published it originally. But, you know, instead of Nintendo, any of this is fourth-party Nintendo. But yeah, and then X was, sadly, X was just like, I feel like Xenoblade, like, in that funky thing, maybe this is the whole thing coming from Xenosaga and Xenoguild as well, of just like I said, Xenoblade 1 was like one of the best RPG ever. And then X was the most bland RPG ever. And then Chronicle 2 was the most, I shouldn't say the most, but it like was very like generic RPG. Like, it felt like something that like the Neptunia like team would have done, just with a way bigger budget, obviously. But like that same type of like late PS3 early PS4 RPG, like that heavy anime, you know, aesthetic. And the thing was that like 1 didn't really have that. Well, you count like anime from like maybe the 80s at best, but yeah, it really does seem like that one is a little bit more like in tone with Xenoblade 1. So I'm hopeful. We will see. Hopefully I can get my hand on 2, because I would like to play through all 3 again, or, you know, play through 1 again, because I haven't played, I haven't beat the remaster, or remake. I get a remake, not technically a remaster, the remake. But I have beat like the Wii version, God, like 4 or 5 times over the years. So I want to do that. Of course, I want to do the new story content that got added in the remake, which I never done the new content now. Sadly, when that game came out, was a very bad time that me and Sam were moving. So I want to do that content, and I would like to roll into 2 and the DLC for 2 before 3 comes out. The only issue I see having here is Xenoblade Chronicles 2 have sadly, from what I can see online anyway, have become a fairly uncommon game. So I'm pretty sure I could find it in town. The problem is getting to them places, and that's not really a thing. And I don't want to pay like $60 for Uber to walk out empty-handed on that. So 2 in the DLC right now is like an issue. Well, 3 won't be bad because we'll get 3 when it comes out, hopefully. Especially since it's the end of July. Because how many, hang on, how many days are in July, by the way? 29th. Oh, yeah. I should be able to do that. But yeah, we will see. But overall, I think they're going to go ahead and do it for me. I'm happy I stayed to wait for this. Because it filled me with a lot more promise. Hopefully good. But we will see on the 29th of July. So if you're watching it over on YouTube, either live or after the fact, be sure to do the thumbs up, subscribe, hit all the bells over there. If you're watching over here on Twitch, hello. Be sure to follow, subscribe if you haven't, or, Amazon Prime is a thing. And with that, I'm out and about. I'm going to go pass out. I will see you all later tonight for a quote PSO. So, till then, have a good one, D. Or Z. Have a good one, everyone else that might be looking or watching after the fact. And I will catch you all later tonight. So, till then, bye.